Hello friends, this is Shahryar again. In last session I taught you about the AutoCAD blocks, how to use that, and also introduced about the dynamic block system, but still there was some topics remaining that I am going to discuss now. And still in my older videos or any videos I never told you to like or subscribe or anything, but now I want, if you want my more tutorials, because earlier times I was not serious. It was like, if someone asking something, then I will make a video and give them. But this time I am thinking to make a whole tutorial for the AutoCAD or SolidWorks or any softwares I know, like Excel, PowerPoint. On many things I am going to teach you in the in my tutorials. So if you want to avail these features in future, so better to like my channel and also subscribe. So now I am going to take my old project one. This project I used in the last session. I am not going to use this. I am just going to use the main file which we used in the first one, just this one. It's also not the original one. So what I am doing, I showed you already, it is the backup file. When we save AutoCAD file, it saves its original backup. So I am going to change its name again to DWG. So but if you in future, if you save your files by mistake and you got lost to the whatever you saved, and you want to revert it back how it was original, so just see the one backup file beside the with the same name. So just rename it as DWG, and here you got, it was our original drawing we used in the first session. Look here, everything is quite similar, same. So now I'm going to use first I will see what we have remaining to discuss. If you will see in the parameter, we discuss about the linear, rotation, alignment, neither about flip. We discuss about the visibility, lookup, and base point as remaining. Also in action, stretch we used. Polar stretch is the similar thing, like here linear and polar is the quite bit similar. You are already known with that. Linear dimension and aligned dimension, same thing is this, polar dimension and linear dimension. So we have remaining the flip command, array command, block what is this, block properties. So we will discuss all this. Okay, now let's start. So I am going again back to the tutorial. Now I am going to take the example of this kitchen sink. I am going to delete this. I am using one example which is exactly not practical. In practical purpose we use some different things, but now I am going to first, what I am doing, I am making one table here. F enter, shift enter. What I am trying to do, I am trying to make one shelf. Okay, leave it here like this, making one shelf, so I can put this sink here in a row. So if you think this is a multi-storage building and here is the main canteen, this is main canteen and this is not the entrance, just think this is main canteen. So I am going to join this, just select and J enter, same, select, enter. Okay, now we joined it. If I want to offset it, just offset it, filter, fill it like this, and just I'm going to join this like this. I want to arrange this sink here, and might be just forget these things, these are not in our consideration. Just think we are working in any other plan. Okay, we have this kitchen and this are the cutting area. For example, this one is our cutting desk, like just I'm giving you example. So what we have to do, we have to arrange this sink, or just think this is a gas stove. So if we can put a gas stove also, but we will have to find again the blocks and put it here. So losing some time, instead I am using this block. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to place this along this line, or this line, this line, and this line. So how to do that? With the help of block properties, dynamic block. What I am going to do, I am going to make a block. In earlier videos I told you about anytime you make a block, for example I am going to give it name sink. In earlier videos I told you to pick points. Okay, now I'm not going to pick points, because I am showing you in earlier times you made a mistake. Okay, you didn't put any pick point and you made all the blocks. Now what you have to do, you have to put base point if you want. Then how can you do that? I am going to show you. I am making this like, okay, now where is our base point? The base point will be always the 0, 0 of the point, means origin of the drawing. This one, look here, if I am selecting this, this is moving. Same place I am control and putting, this is copy. So I am getting back to this. Here is the block. So what I am going to do, I am changing its base point. So to changing the base point, what you have to do, select, move, select the base point whatever you want to make, and move to 0, 0, enter. Now BC, enter. Now look, our kitchen sink is shifted here, but its base point is this now. But again, if you, what happens, I just think I put it here 1, 2. Just I am taking an example, and also I am going to rotate it, and sorry, I am going to move it here. So I aligned it already, like you already made the drawings with this this block, and you change its base point. Move, sorry, base point, and move to it 0, 0, enter. What happens when we get out of the block, all the blocks misplaces and goes according to that base points. Now our base point is here, our base point is here, our base point is here, but my drawings got distracted. So what we'll have to do, instead of changing this base point, we have another option. We can change the base point from here also. If you will put the base point here, but now our block will be this base point, but again the same problem will occur. The block will move according to its base point. So in this case, what we will do, just go to the block, select one point, select, it's a parametric point, not the original one. Now action, select the move command and select the position and select the object and enter. Now it will work as a base point. Now select the object, now move. Now move, you can move it according to this base point, you can move it according to this base point, you can move it according to this base point. Again, if you will select any block, the original base point is still the same. Look here, original base point is still the same. Look here, but you can use this temporary base points as your work move point. So now again I am going to control Z. Now I am going to apply another command XY. Why I am going to use this instead of XY? I am using align command. Okay, just select command, select point and close block editor, save changes. Now what happens, I want to put the block in this loop. So what will we do, just select and just put it here. If I will put the cursor in this side, it will put this side. Okay, now I will move it. So instead of moving from that point, I am moving from this point and putting it here. So I am not going to put this here. Okay, after giving some space, I am putting it here. Again I am making it quite bit apart from the wall or more apart. Okay, now problem occurs where I want to copy it multiple times. For example, here only one sink will be there. I am going to move it here. Okay, now more I think 1, 2, 3 sinks will be there and 2 sinks will be there. So what will how can we do that? I am control hold, sorry, control Z, copy, you enter. Now I can just move it here and just move it up. Okay, No, I want here to here to. So again I will have to array or copy along the path, or just think I have 20 kitchens like this. Again every time I have to array. So what will we do? We put one, go to the stretch command, sorry, parameter, put one xy, select one base point and select two xy distance, and action, go to array, select the parameter, select the objects and select enter. Now put the distance between your rows. So I am taking it 3 feet. Distance between column I am going to put 3 feet and enter. What are these 3 feet and 3 feet? I will show you. Save changes. Now whenever I will select this, I will get 4 points of selection points. What are these? Just try. I am going to select this, and I am switching off the ortho command, so I can use this also, or control F8. So, or sorry, only F8. So what I am going, just look, it is making its number of arrays. So these objects did not got selected due to some problem. So if we will do, we will select it properly. Okay, now what do I have to do? I am again switching off the effect, and now just drag it here. If not working, just try to drag this, because it should be 3 by 3 whole. I am showing you what is this 3 by 3. Select this one, and now select drag this. Okay, now we got 1 2 3 4. What is this 3 by 3? I am going to dimension aligned. Okay, dim aligned. Now select one point to second point. Look here, it is 3 feet. Again if I will select the second, this is 3 feet, and I am going to select this one and drag in this way. Instead of that point, I am going to drag this point. Okay, if sometime it starts moving, just try to select the other point, because if it is going to select the base point of that object, then object will be whole moved. So instead of using the base point, you will use the second point. So now it's okay. Now again I am going to dim align. So right click, recent commands, and dim aligned. Just select one object, second object. Look, 3 by 3. And if I will select this and again pull it like this, and if I will select this point to this point, again it's 3 by 3. This dimension I put in that case. And now again I am going to the block and changing its parameters. Action set, new selection, select object, enter, sorry, right click, action set, modify selection set, enter. Okay, it's not giving us the option of changing the array distance. So yes, here is the horizontal level offset 3 and vertical level offset 3 feet. So I am going to, this is horizontal level and this is vertical level, so I am going to change the horizontal level or vertical level. So you will instead of vertical level, I will change the horizontal level. You will get the better idea. I am going to make it 10 feet. Okay, now enter, close block editor, save changes. Right click, recent input, dim aligned, go to first point and second point, 3 feet again, okay, nothing changed. Okay, better to try yourself. Okay, it will work, because it's not giving us option to change the dimension again. So whenever you are putting this action set, array, selecting object, select object, and then whenever it asks for the distance, you will change the distance. Discard changes. So I am going to control Z. Now we got a quite good blocks arrangement. Now whatever we have remaining, I am going to see it again. Okay, we discussed about the point, linear, XY, rotation, and we have the flip command. Okay, what the flip command do? Just I am going to select this one and put a horizontal, so holding shift, it's a temporary ortho, select and select one flip position, close block editor, save changes. Just think, in this case you want flip is this side, so what will happen if you want to flip it? Block is not going to be displayed. Instead of we put it in wrong place, just again select flip, select its midpoint and hold shift key, enter, and select the base flip. Now flip will be here, so it will be, it's like a mirror, but previous object will be deleted, same as and go to action set, because hyphen select is flip, select parameter and select object, enter, and close parameter, save changes. Now we will select and we will flip, this will like this. Now what happens if I am going to mirror it? Mi, enter, select object, hold shift, enter. Now it's again the same object, but instead of using this command we are able to flip it directly from here. Okay, now if I am going to the block editor, I want to see for the lookup is the different thing. I will show you. Flip, everything is quite bit okay. So for the lookup I am going to change a few things. I am removing the array. Instead of doing this, Control Z, I will make another block instead. X enter, sorry, Control X, back, X enter, make one block again, and any name, select pick point, this one will be pick point, and okay. Now what happens, in some cases I want different dimensions of set. In last session I showed you about the stretch in the bed case. You can increase the speed. If you are viewing this video first time, so go to my channel and view the previous videos of videos of my block system, so you will get the idea of this. Now I am going to again for the lookup parameters, before the lookup parameter you have to put some parameters like linear parameter, this one, linear parameter, this one, and okay, quite bit okay. In the stretch command, just you could do what you could do, just you could stretch like this, enter like this, or you can stretch like this. But what if I want to make a set, if you want to stretch this also along with this, then what you have to do? So I am going to show you. In this case, this is first set, this is second set, and whatever things, if you want to change this circle set, so just go to linear, select the object, select the parameter, select the second object, and okay. Now what I am going to do, going to scale, select the parameter, select the object, and enter. This one is going to scaled, but in this case I will use stretch. Parameter, go to, sorry, not parameter, go to stretch, select the parameter, select the point where it will be displayed, first corner of the, like this one, and select the object. Okay, now I am going to select the object, but I will exclude all this because it's already involved in the scale command. So enter. Same thing we will do, select object, select pick points, and select first polygon. For example, I am choosing polygon this, and just select polygon and this one, but hold shift and select this, and okay. Now we got pretty good, but now I am going to see what happens now. Select the object. Now we can stretch this, we can, sorry, something went wrong, we will fix this. Again we are stretching this, so what we'll have to do, we will have to stretch this, but this should not be moved. Our scale command is not working good, so again we are going back, delete the scale command, delete, sorry, from here you can delete it, delete it. Again select the parameter, select the linear parameter, select the linear distance, okay. Go to the action, go to the stretch, select the parameter, select the placement, select the window and select the object like this. And I am going to again exclude this, sorry, by mistake I placed the space. I have to press the shift key. So go to again escape, stretch, select the parameter, select the point, select the window and select the object. This is okay. Hold shift key and deselect all this and click enter, okay. Now again same case, parameter, hold the linear, select object, put the distance parameter. Now go to action, stretch, select the parameter, select the parameter and first corner of the window. Now our first corner will be like this and this one, and okay. Now close block editor, save changes. Now we are going to try it again. It's working good, it also working good, but thing is that here should be one array command also, so it can fill this, okay. Now here should be one also movement command, so it can be put into the center of this. So you will have to figure out whatever you have to add. So I am not going to do all this, just I am going to show you what the lookup tables do. I am going to select the lookup table and putting it here, sorry, lookup, put it here. Now go to action and lookup, select the lookup. Now you will get a lookup table, okay. What we have to do, just I am going to close it again. So here is hyphen key because we didn't provided any table, so just go to the here and we will see the distance to fit 2 inch. Again see here, distance 1 is 1 feet 3 inch and this distance is where is the dish, okay, this distance is 1 feet. So, and what we can do, I will delete this again. We will put this also. So if we will stretch this, we will have to move this center also, and again this. But now we will need to also to calculate these all things, so I am not going to this in this video. Just go lookup table, select object, right click, action sheet, modify selection sheet, no need, okay. Just I am going to double click it, not going to open, right click, here should be edit lookup table, dimension frame, constraint setting, select, right click, action set, display lookup table, here it is. Now going to add properties, here with the 3 properties we added, distance, 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 anything you can use the other parameters also. So now I am going to add each of them, add input properties, add input properties, add, okay. Now all 3 added here, like distance 1, distance 2, distance 3. So if you want it into the sequence, you can do this also. So what you have to do, select, right click, delete property column, delete property column, delete property column, again add properties, first 1, okay, first 2, again 2, okay, now 3, okay. Now 1 2 3. What I have to do, if I am going, here is the instances, this is a table, here is the instances. So I am going to input the first one, enter, is the second. You can put any name, or double sync, single sync, this 3 feet sync, 4 feet sync, like this. you want to do. So I am going to put the first distance 1. Distance 1 I am going to put 2 feet. Distance 2 I am going to 3 feet. Okay, first one is, we already know it's 2 feet 2 inch. Okay, and it's 1 feet 2 inch, I think. We will figure it out again. Now I am going to make it 2 feet and it as a 3 feet. Again making it 2 feet 5 inch and making it, sorry, instead of 5 inch we will use 6 inch, and we will make this 3 feet 6 inch. We are making some set first. Okay, we will say, name it as same as this one. So we will copy this, Control C, Control V, Control C, V, C, V. Again the center distance should be as proportional of this. So I will make this one, this was 1 feet in starting one, I will make it 1 feet 5 inch, and this one 1 feet 8 inch. Just it's whatever it fits to your requirement. Go to OK. Now hyphen goes. Now we will check what happens. Save changes. It takes some time to regenerate. Now what we do, select first one, second one, third one. Some problem occurring, but we are going to figure it out what happens. Now just again go to the lookup. Okay, first we need to make one table here, tb, enter. Okay, no problem. Okay, it is for our use only, sc, enter. Okay, we will need first distance. This distance is 1 feet 3 inch. It is distance 1 feet, sorry, 1 feet 3 inch. Okay, recent input dim linear. This distance is 2 feet 2 inch, 2 feet 2 inch. Okay, and again right click, recent input dim linear, and from the center to this peak its distance is 1 feet. So 1 feet. Okay, you can use Excel table also here. Just input these values in the Excel table and fix one increment and make one. I don't have the Excel table installed in this system, so I am going to use this one only. Okay, I am going to this one 2 feet, this one 3 feet, and this one again 2 feet. Not 2 feet, 2 feet will be too much big. So what will we do, 1 feet 2 inch. Okay, now we will input the same value in our table. So right click, display lookup table. Now what will we do, 1 feet 3 inch, first one, 2 feet 2 inch, and 1 feet. It is the first one. Distance 1 we are going to verify again. Distance is 1 is this distance, distance 2 is this distance, and distance 3 is the circle distance. Again second one I am going to do 2 feet 3 feet 1 feet 2 inch, 2 inch, but it's minus, don't put minus, I put by mistake. Delete, 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 again delete, delete. Okay, delete. So again putting the minus sign. Okay, it's separator, I think. Okay, this cell delete, right click, delete row, close. This one delete, no need, we made it for the reference only. Yes, I'm going to try it again. It's using a stretch, it's using a stretch. Okay, now I'm going to selection parameter set again, something problem. 3 inch to fit 2 inch. Okay, going back to again, select action sorry, display lookup table. It should be in inches, not in feet. No. Dim linear. Yes, it's 1 inch, not the 1 feet. So if I am going to make one line, making it ortho, and at 1 feet 1 inch, what happens? Its line is this much size. That's why it's making one problem. So one problem we got it. Okay, now again line, select, this much is 3 feet, this is also 3 feet. It should work. So again right click, display lookup table. This one we are going to change it 1 inch and change it to 2 inch. So I am going to delete the separator. Okay, now again the distance to, it's quite okay, it should work, but why it's not working I don't. Oh, we put it here inch, I have to put it here feet. Now it's will work. Close block editor, save changes. Now select object, select second one, select first one. Now I told you already, this placement may make problem. This is making problem exactly because we didn't selected its distance from the center. So in this case we need to provide two more parameters like this linear. If you find this in starting, I already told you this will happen. Select one distance, select two distance, and again go to the parameter, right click, display lookup table. Now here you can add the properties, linear distance 3, linear distance 4. Okay, now again figure out the dimensions, 2 dimensions. Here you will get 2 more dimensions. You will have to put these all dimensions according to that. But before that, okay, I am not going to use this, cancel. Before that you need to move this one of this object according to this distance. So go to the action and move this object according to the distance. Okay, I'm going to discuss it now. What we have remaining in this topic, lookup table, flip, I think everything is already discussed. Flip, alignment, rotation, yes, everything is already discussed. One thing more I am going to discuss with you. I am not very familiar with this ribbon tool. I am familiar with only the tables, toolbars. But in the after the 2014, means 2015 version, 16 version and 17 version doesn't have the toolbar feature, but still you can use the toolbar features. If I am going to change the layouts, I cannot get the toolbars. So what you can do, tap minus TOOL BAR. Okay, enter its toolbar name. If you know any name, just put one name, that toolbar will appear here. So what I am going to do, one toolbar I remember, UCS I think. Okay, enter. Now I got the toolbar. Now right click here, and now you can get any toolbar here. In previous version you should get one ACAD tool option here, and there should be all proper toolbars, but it's not available in the 2015, 16 and 17. So right click here, whatever toolbar you need. For example, I need dimension toolbar, this toolbar I need. Again right click, I need draw, no need, if you want draw toolbar you can take this one. Right click, layers toolbar, here it is. Right click, viewport toolbar. And if you don't want this toolbar, okay, ribbon, so what will you do? Right click, instead of there, show type, hide each of the tabs, or show panels, selection, solid, no need, undock. Okay, just wait few seconds because my system is not very high grade, so it's taking time. Okay, it got okay. Now what will you do? Select it and close it. Now I am going to place this according to our need, like this one, this one, this one, also this one here. I want property tab, so move, select, right click here, allow docking, select anchor left. This one is our property table. Instead of anchor left, I will select anchor right. Okay, here I will get. Okay, auto hide on. Here it go. I did some mistake. Okay, again memo, enter. I think I hided it. Mo, enter. Okay, some selection problem, I think. Okay, I am going to tool palette, TP, enter, select, allow docking, auto hide on. Okay, select anchor right. Here we got the tool palette. Again we could do the properties palette also, but it's not working. I don't know why. And now you can save it as a save as current as. Now I am putting my name and enter. Okay, now whatever we have set here, it's a classic mode, we can save. It might take some time. It's working. We can see here, because I am already recording one video and also using the graphics software, that's why it's some lagging. Might be in my audio also you will see some difference. So it is the problem of my PC, not the AutoCAD. It takes some time. Okay, it's done. Now if we will go back to our drafting annotation, we will get everything as what it was. Okay, but it will, if we want to switch in our block, so we will get the same. And if you want to save it, just go to setting, go to customize. Here is the Shahryar current. Okay, transfer, set Shahryar and right click. It's not giving the option, so just drag it and put it here and save it to one file, desktop. I am putting one name, or workspace, and save it. Now okay. Now if by mistake I formatted my PC, or I reinstalled the AutoCAD, I can just import my all settings from here, AutoCAD workspace. For example, I am going to show you again. Okay, I am going to start one drawing. Okay, and just I think I am deleting this, deleting Shahryar, delete, yes. Okay, now getting back to the, okay, wait, this one, set current. Okay, now okay. No, it will, because I deleted the Shahryar and the default was the Shahryar, that's why it's giving one error. Now if I want to switch again to toolbar board, it's not possible. So go to customize, it takes some time. Just we how we saved it, just we can take it back, same. But To save we will have to transfer from left to right panel, but if you are using the saved file, you have to transfer it from the right to left. So I am going to open desktop, this one workspace file, just select, drag and drop here. Okay, now we can see the share here. Now click here. Now we will get this. I will also attach this file into the my download section. You can download in the description of the AutoCAD my video. Okay, I hope this works for you, and next time I will put some more steps for AutoCAD. Next time I am going to make a video for the AutoCAD, how you can make AutoCAD faster, and also you can, if you are going to draw one same drawings, it takes too much time to make some things, and you have to do it again and again. So I will show you how to merge that things into one command, how to customize your command. Even I am using a premium version, so if you are using a LT version, even that you can customize your command. So hope you will like it, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.